Finding ways to articulate the feeling I'm going through. I just can't say I don't love you, 'cause I love you.
Ah, y'all think y'all slick. Y'all think y'all slick. Everybody on YouTube doing lock-in season. Lock-in season. Man, that's just monk mode. Lock-in season is literally just monk mode, man. I did that monk mode video in 2024 for 2025. But I noticed y'all doing a lock-in season for 2026, which is cool because that's right along my alley. So I got my notes right here, just so y'all know. I got my notes that I wrote. Yesterday, I was in Dallas yesterday. I actually started filming this when I was going to Dallas, but I ended up, a whole bunch of other stuff happened, so I ended up not recording it. I don't like this thing right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Put it right here. Y'all should be able to hear me. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Throw that right on the glass. Y'all should be able to hear me. I'm watching Transformers Rise of the Beast right now on a projector in a little studio. But we're gonna get right into it. Let me give you our breakdown. Lock-in season is basically monk mode. I'm gonna probably link the video for monk mode around here somewhere. But yeah, lock-in season is basically monk mode. Monk mode. What lock-in season is locking in because we in the fourth quarter. We going into the fourth quarter of 2025, going into 2026. So the goal is to run through your goals, not really have a New Year's resolution, but to actually start your New Year's resolution from now and figure out what it is that you want to do with your life, so that in 2026, you just run straight through it while everybody is just now going to the gym or everything. You already done built up them habits in these past 3 months to knock out your goals. And it worked for me last year because I did lock-in season. Well, I did month mode like in September to December in 2024, and in 2020, and then January 2025 I got this new position that is the job that I'm currently working on. And now going into 2026, I'm working on a bunch of things. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm working on, but I'm working on a bunch of things and it's all supposed to happen in January. So this is good. But the main thing that I'm working on is my masters, which I actually start next month, which is October, which is gonna be the last 3 months of the year. So we're gonna go through this right quick. I got 10 points of lock-in season that we're gonna talk about, and I'm just pretty much just gonna read the notes that I have, and we'll take it from there. I got some Bible quotes and stuff like that in there as well. So the number one thing you got to do is declare the lock-in season. You have to declare it. You have to speak it out loud and set those goals, set those expectations for your life, and you got to vocalize it. You can't just have it in your mindset. It needs to be spoken, right? So frame the last, I want to say I put 4, but frame the last 3 months as your championship game, the championship season, right? Athletes don't relax in the fourth quarter. They dig deep. They dig deep and it's where they prove themselves, right? Prove themselves. You prove how successful you are, how successful this year has been for you, right? It's also 12:06. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's actually 12:06, so it's basically midnight. So tighten up your playbook, sharpen your discipline. This is where you lock into your highest self and mental declaration. You gotta make that mental declaration that this is what you're gonna do, and hold yourself accountable, or get yourself an accountability partner, and y'all gotta hold each other accountable, right? So in Habakkuk 2:2, it says, write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. All right, so write it down and make it something tangible, something that you can actually see and you can take it to the bank and cash it. Like, all right, you can't just, no, you're not gonna be able to just put your word onto it, but when you write it down and lock in and do what you actually wrote down, that's lock-in season, right? So number 1 was declare the season of lock-in. That's number 1. Declare the season of lock-in. I don't know why I ain't got no tea. I usually do these videos with some tea. No tea right now though. That's cool. So then we got set ruthless mental clarity. Decide what matters and cut everything else. Just cut it out. Like me right now, once October 1st hit, nothing else matters but school. Like literally nothing else matters. I got a couple vacations that I'm going on, but yeah. Locking in means decluttering the brain, fewer distractions, tighter goals, and brutally honest about what's holding you back. Right? Clarity is sharper than motivation. Define your top 3 priorities, whether that be for me, it's my career, health, and like my family and stuff like that, right? And school, I put school and career together, right? And exile everything else that doesn't serve them. So if you're not serving my family, you're not serving my career or my school or my health, I have no time for it, right? That doesn't, and write them down and check daily decisions against them. Every decision you make has to align with those goals. Obviously, what you eat and what you drink and what time you go to bed. Well, what you eat and what you drink and all that stuff. That's if health is on your list, you gotta monitor that. How you perform at work or how much time you put into school, it aligns with that, and how much time you give to your family and those conversations that you have with your family all have to align with those goals that you have, right? Locking means that you don't let confusion dilute your energy. The mind must become a laser and not a flashlight. You have to make sure that you lock it in. You gotta put every effort into those goals that you're setting. And if it don't go against your goals, don't do it. If you wanna, like, one of my goals is I gotta put in at least 30 to 40 hours a week into my schooling. That means when people inviting me out and all of this, nah, bro, I got class. Nah, bro, I got school. Nah, bro, I got this. I'm gonna tell them straight up, listen, I can't do it. I got things I gotta do. Identify your top priorities and focus on those. That's all it is, right? And James 1:8 says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So if you setting these goals, but you still doing with this other stuff, you're not gonna have your full attention on one thing. You got to put your full attention on one thing because you're sacrificing the greater good of the one to feed the many, right? So build a daily non-negotiable routine. So based on those goals that you want to achieve, like if you want to eat healthy, you got to make sure all your meals are healthy. If you want to do good in school, you got to make sure you wake up early and put those hours in. If you want to deal with, if you want to have a better family relationship or healthy relationship within, like with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, then you gotta set aside some time to what's the word, to cultivate those relationships, right? Not nice to do's, non-negotiables. Not, oh, it'll be nice to do this. Things that you're going to do no matter what. Mind, body, spirit, and mind, body, and spirit each need their reps daily. Your mind needs about 20 minutes of reading. Your body needs about 45 minutes of movement, and your spirit needs prayer, meditation, and gratitude practice. Right. So practice gratitude if that's something that's on your list. You may already be good with that type of stuff. Right. I'm not, so I need to practice gratitude to be thankful for where I am, because I've not only come a long way, but I'm also doing better than I've ever thought I would be doing currently, right? So this is where you build the consistency so that when January comes, you already got 90 days of consistent work. You've shown your work, so it's not like something that you need to start new like everybody else. Like if your goal is to get fit, you start going to that gym now, and then you're gonna see that rush in January. Everyone's signing up for the gym, and by February, it's back to the regulars that's in the gym, right? So you already became a regular by the time January comes. So 1 Timothy 4:7 is discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness, right? Discipline, and you got to become predictable. Basically, just literally just become predictable. And those small wins that you have every day is going to lead up to the big thing. It's kind of like compound interest, right? Small things lead up to big effects, right? These small things equal up to the big mass, right? Protect energy like it's currency. This goes back to when I said when people be inviting me out and, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that. Those places ain't even conducive to what I'm trying to do in my life, man. They want to go to the bar, go out and drink and all this shit. I, I ain't got time for that, man. I'm trying to keep my mind clear, keep my body clean, keep my mental focus, and like drinking and partying and listening to degenerate music. That's just not the type of stuff that I'm trying to do right now. Now I'll definitely take a flight. I'll definitely travel. And yeah, I'll, go to the bar in these random different countries and stuff like that. But just going to the club, as anyway. Every yes costs you focus. Every scroll drains your battery. Every wrong crowd slows your peace. Locking equals energy conservation, redirection towards your fuel, to what fuels growth. Your energy is the real wealth. Lock-in season demands boundaries. Say no to draining conversations, gossip, parties that don't align, and endless scrolling. Start asking yourself before saying yes. Does this cost me my focus or give me fuel? Protect your mornings, especially. They set the tone for everything else. So when you wake up in the morning, don't just hop on Instagram, start scrolling, the TikTok, all them little apps, and start comparing your life to everybody else's life. So later in the day, you looking at you remembering that one TikTok dude that's driving a Maserati and then he don't gotta work, he's go do whatever he want, but you gotta go to work, and you comparing your life to his life. Or when you get off of work, your coworkers or your friends is inviting you out to the bar and that's what you go do, or you scrolling all day and you just looking at everybody else's life and not cultivating your own life. We gotta stop that. We gotta lock in, put the phones away, limit your app usage to 30 days, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, and conserve it. Like, don't get on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff until like noon, and then 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, but all of that in between you're locking, all of that in between you're reading, you're studying, your workouts, right? Not just mindlessly sitting there scrolling all day, not even paying attention to what's going around and with you in the real world, right? And I get it. I'm one of those people that I get a lot of my news from like social media, like YouTube and stuff like that. But change it up. We got the news apps on our phone that we never open up and stuff like that. Like read different stuff, man. Just indulge your brain into different stuff, right? Guard your time and your peace. Not everything or everyone deserves access. Focus is expensive. Spend it wisely, right? So that's Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So your heart, everything flows from your heart, right? A lot of us think what we think it. If we think it, we can. Everything comes from the brain. If we think it, we can achieve it. Yes, that's true. But everything flows from the heart as well. Like, you gotta guard your heart, and if your heart ain't in it, you get that feeling like, if you gotta second guess anything, just don't do it. Simple as that. This another derivative of some of the other ones that I already said. Number 5 is harness micro discipline, right? The small wins matter. The lock-in version of you doesn't just show up for big moves. It sharpens itself through everyday choices: water over soda, books over binging, praying over panic. Small decisions compound. Choose water instead of soda. Waking up when the alarm rings. Putting your phone in another room while you work. These micro wins stack into micro disciplines. The brain learns identity from repetition. Each small win says, I'm locked in. That identity shifts builds unstoppable momentum. Greatness is built in small, consistent choices. Every little yes to discipline builds strength, identity, and resilience, right? That's Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. So you got to start small. It's just as I wrote it. Start small and stack those wins every day. Reward yourself every day, man. You gotta build like these little games that you have. Like me, I have Duolingo. I'm on like a 825-day streak of learning French, right? You got to do that with your life too. You got to reward yourself for those everyday daily disciplines that you locking in, and it becomes your second nature after, like, I think they say it's 21 days to create a habit. So after that 21st day, you're gonna feel weird by not doing the things that you already been doing for those 21 days, and it just becomes the lock-in season, right? So number 6, create vision for 2026 now. Don't wait until January or after Christmas to start putting your vision boards together and clips from the magazines and stuff like that. Nah, build it from now. Build it from now. There's people out here living with a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year plan, and you just living for the year. You just living for the year, living through the week. Oh, let me just get through this week, man. Let me just get through this week, man. I got a vacation coming up. No, live for the future now. Like, your future self is gonna thank you. Like, when you look back, is your future self gonna thank you for what you're doing right now? And yeah, it doesn't have to be a 100% every moment. Yeah, you're gonna have some time to chill and relax, but as long as you got 24 hours in a day, right? As long as 20 of those hours you putting in towards work or your better future, and those other 4 hours, whatever, minus the 8 hours of sleep that you want to get, those other 4 hours you putting into, you're not, you can slack off a little bit here and there, but at the end of the day, is it fueling your future? Is it fueling your? What are you learning in every minute, right? My thing was always 1% better every day, and if you watch all my other videos, it's always 1% better every day. So if you can knock out that 1% early in the morning, wake up early, learn something, digest something, get some new information, better yourself in the beginning of the day, then the rest of the day becomes easy, because you already know that you're already 1% better. You know what I mean? Now you could slack off a little bit. You know what I mean? But honestly, the journey, don't wait for the journey. Start now. This is what the whole premise of lock-in season is. It's starting now. Don't wait for January. Use the lock-in to preload momentum. Write the vision, set the intentions, and move as if 2026 has already begun. Don't stumble into 2026. Script it. Write your goals, visualize them, even create a vision board and document labeled 2026 blueprint. Lock-in means you live like the future is already here. When others wait for January 1st to reset, you're already 90 days of momentum. It's basically what I wrote. It's basically what I've been saying this whole video. This is all about New Year's is just a concept. The New Year is just a concept. Your New Year could be your birthday. Your New Year could be today, tomorrow, yesterday. You can start your New Year whenever you want. And who's gonna stop you? We have free will. We have free will. You're not tied down to the construct of this world. Like, you can celebrate Christmas whenever you want to celebrate Christmas. Although it's not going to be biblically correct, but whatever, sure. You can do whatever you want. You can celebrate whatever you want. You can celebrate your wins. You can celebrate your losses. You could start your New Year's today. You could start your New Year's tomorrow. You can start it whenever you want. Whenever you feel like it's time for you to start your new year. Simple as that. And what better time than right now? Right? Plan ahead. See it before it manifests and prepare your steps now. Lock in means stepping into tomorrow's vision today. You have to live like you already achieved the goals that you want to achieve, right? And that's Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, people perish. If you don't have the vision, you're just going to be going into everything blind, and no one gets anywhere like that. And y'all know that. So number 7, train your body like it's an engine, right? Y'all go get them oil changes, and y'all prep your cars and all of this stuff like that. You gotta treat your body like that too. You know what I mean? Your body is a vehicle for your dreams. Lock-in physically means optimizing sleep, nutrition, movement. A sluggish body equals a sluggish vision. An inebriated body is an inebriated vision, right? A weak body can't carry a strong vision. Treat your physical health like fuel for destiny. Prioritize sleep, your recovery chamber. Nutrition, high performance fuel, not junk. Movement, sweat daily, even if it's just a walk. Like me, I've been taking my walks. I don't go every day, but I've been taking my walks. And now that when I'm in school, I got to put in at least 4 hours a day, 4 to 5 hours a day. I'm going to take my walk in the morning, 5 a.m., take my walk, get back home by 6, 7 o'clock. From 7 to like 10, 11, I'm working. 11 o'clock is like the pretty much last minute that I can work into with my schoolwork. And then, I shower and get ready for work. I work 1:30 to 10. I get off at 10. I get home around 11. I'm working from 11 to 1 a.m. That's the extra 2 hours, right? So I got 4 plus 2, that's 6 hours a day. Well, 3 plus 2, that's 5 hours a day. Because from 7, let's say from 7 to 10, that's 3 hours. And then from 11 to 2, well, 11 to 1, that's another 2 hours. I sleep 3 hours. Well, I sleep from 2 to 5, basically 3 hours. And I take my walk, come back, and I do it all over again. So, yeah, I know I'm sacrificing the sleep for the mental clarity, but I'm a type of person where I know how to power nap. I know how to power nap like really, really good. And I know it's not efficient, but customize it to your liking. Customize your goals and your daily mission to what it is that you're trying to achieve. Your body carries your calling. Strengthen it, fuel it, and maintain it as a temple for God's given purpose. This is Corinthians 6:19-20. Says, you don't know what your bodies are. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? You are not your own. You are brought at a price. You were brought at a price. At a price. Silence the noise, amplify the voice. The noise is all the other stuff that's just around, like all the stuff that just does not matter, that doesn't matter at all, right? Social media detox, phone curfew, more journaling, locking in requires dialing down outside chatter so you can hear your inner compass. We live in a distracted overload, consistent notification, endless scrolling, opinions flying everywhere. Lock-in means curating silence. Try 1 hour phone-free mornings, weekly digital detox days, more journaling to hear your own thoughts. You'll find your inner voice grow stronger when outer noise fades. I've been reading a lot. I don't really journal too much. I'm gonna get back on my journal stuff. I actually bought a journal that's supposed to be coming tomorrow. So I'm gonna get back on my journaling, because I'm gonna journal and take my school notes at the same time. So in that same book, cut distractions and create space to hear God and your own spirit. Noise suffocates clarity. Silence sharpens it. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. Right? You gotta be still and listen to your inner voice. While you scrolling and you getting sensory overload by scrolling on social media as soon as you wake up, or all night before you go to bed, and you wonder why your dreams is off because the last thing you seen was just some random social media post. Like, lock in, journal before you go to sleep, read more actual words on a book and not Instagram stuff, right? And watch how it changes. Watch how you will no longer be dependent on it, right? Spiritual alignment and non-negotiable. Pray, meditate, fast, and practice gratitude. Practice gratitude, being thankful for where you are in life right now. Because if you're not thankful for where you are in life right now, why would you be thankful for when you get more? You got to be able to be thankful for the little things so that you can be given more. Whatever keeps your spirit tuned. Without spiritual grounding, the lock-in collapses under stress. When the body is tired and the mind is scattered, spirit holds the line. Lock-in spiritually could mean praying in the morning before touching your phone, practicing gratitude before sleep, fasting from things that have a grip on you, food, social media, and negative talk. The spirit anchors you in storms. Without it, all other progress feels empty. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was writing this one, right, I was thinking about my job. And a lot of y'all is gonna resonate with this because it's just a lot of negativity at the job. Like, everyone just has a defeated mindset in terms of management being against the employees and the employees being against management, and it's just like a lot of jobs are like that, where it's just crabs in a barrel mentality, where one person feels neglected, everyone feels neglected, and you gotta try to motivate the people around you, or tune the motive people around you out, because you spend a lot of your time at work where everyone just has this defeated mindset. it just it sticks to you. It's easier to be stuck with a negative mindset than it is to have a positive mindset, right? So what I've always done in my life is I always separated real life from work. Like, work is not real to me. The conversations I have, all of that stuff is, I can separate. As soon as I leave that place, I'm in a different place. I'm not at work. It's just work is work. It's something I have to do. And even when I'm at work, I'm still focusing on things outside of work. You know what I mean? Like, work is gonna get me the money that I need to pay my bills and, you know, invest and do the things that I need to do on the financial side. But the spiritual side, work drains me spiritually. And then you have this conundrum of, is it worth it? It is worth it as long as you can separate it, right? Separate the negativity and don't let that type of negativity leech onto you, right? Separate yourself from it. Separate yourself from it. Trust me. Obviously, this one, Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else shall be added onto you. And all things will be given to you as well. But, you know, adopt the no excuse, no just execution mindset. Just do it. Just literally just do it. Like, that's kind of goes back into the work thing. Like, management be telling you to do some stuff that you don't agree with, or basically, yeah, like, you may be being told, this is a bad example, but you may be being told to do something that you don't agree with, but just do it. Just do it. It's not gonna, it shouldn't hurt you if, you know, if it's coming from the right places. But internally, what this really means is, don't make excuses for the things that you want to do in terms of you not seeing results. A lot of people give up, and I've been that type of person. I give up on something because I'm not seeing the results fast enough. You just got to keep doing. Keep your head down and enjoy the journey. Enjoy doing it. Don't make the excuse of, oh, I can't do it. Don't psych yourself out. Like, one thing that I do is I always want to go into the ice bath, and I never get into the ice bath because I get too psyched out. I get too psyched out. Like, oh no, I can't do it. I'm gonna get cold. Bro, just do it and get it over with. The quicker you do it, the quicker you get it over with. Excuses don't exist in lock-in mode. Replace I'll try with I will. Replace maybe with trust. Listen, how you speak to yourself and how you address yourself and how you speak to others is powerful. Stop having a defeated mindset. Stop saying, no, I can't do that. I'm broke. I can't do this. I can't do that. Nah, it don't work for me. That's not how my life has been. I always failed at this. Talk to yourself and as if you are exactly who you want to be. Man, I always win. I can't lose. I'm the greatest in the world. Like, you gotta be your own biggest, like, fan. Like, you literally have to be your own biggest fan, and you have to hype yourself up and just succeed in everything you do. And if you fail, guess what? Do it again. Try it again. Your discipline today is the prophecy for your 2026 self. Lock in is not about trying. It's about becoming. Excuses don't live here. Replace I'll try with I'll do. I'm trying with I'm committed. I'll start tomorrow with I'll start now. It's a shift from wishing things to militant execution. Right? Every action in these last months is a down payment to who you'll be in 2026. Excuses don't exist in lock-in mode. You're not moving by feeling. You're moving by faith and obedience. Philippians 4:13, I will do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's just that. That's the 10 things that you could do to have a better lock-in season, to have an effective lock-in season. Is always be future motivated, future driven. The now is the now. We have to do what we have to do now to get to where we're going to be. Like, main thing is, if what you're doing right now isn't benefiting your future self, don't do it. Trust your gut, have mental clarity, work out. The first thing is to figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out who you want to be, where you want to be, and then reverse engineer it. If you watch my other videos, you already know the reverse engineer process. You gotta figure out what you want to do, and then figure out what's the mindset to get to where you gotta be, and then have the mindset change, the frequency change, the paradigm shift. And that's just that. And that's the end of the video. But I want to go into one last thing. In January, I'm releasing a book. It's called The Paradigm Shift. Comment below. Hopefully y'all made it this far. But if you made it this far, comment below Paradigm Shift. And I'll find a way to email you